Hi, I'm Trev Hutchings, and this is how to Pro Mix your song in Bandlab, Part 2. The purpose of mixing is to make all your tracks heard as clearly as possible in your song, so we can split this into 3 elements. And in this Part 2 tutorial, we will look at sound frequencies. When 2 or more tracks use the same sound frequencies, the sound in those frequencies merge, making it hard to hear the individual sounds in the sound frequency. And when these sound frequencies play at the same time, the sound frequencies get stacked. So the volume of the sound frequencies at that moment increase, causing unintended and usually undesirable sound effects. So here we need to use EQ. First, we want to trim each track with a low pass filter and a high pass filter. And we can do this with the Easy EQ equalizer. So tap on the mixer settings icon. Then tap on the solo icon for a track. Here I will tap on my kick drum track. Then tap on the mixer settings icon again. Now double tap on the track header, which in my case is the kick drum track. Now tap on effects. I don't already have an effects preset added to this track, so I will tap on the plus icon to create a new effects preset. Then scroll through the tabs at the top of the screen. Then tap on the Tone tab, and then tap on Easy EQ. Now drag the dot on the high pass slider all the way to the left. The high pass slider will remove lower frequencies. Now tap on the play icon, then slowly drag the dot on the high pass slider to the right, and stop as soon as you hear a difference in the sound. Then drag the dot back to the left until the difference has gone. Then tap on the pause icon. Now drag the dot on the low pass slider all the way to the right. The low pass slider will remove higher frequencies. Now tap on the play icon, then slowly drag the dot on the high pass slider to the left, and stop as soon as you hear a difference in the sound. Then drag the dot back to the right until the difference has gone. Then tap on the pause icon. Now tap on the gain text box, type in 0, and tap on save, as we will not be using the frequency slider. Now tap on the back arrow, then tap on the X icon, and tap on the mixer settings icon. Now tap on the solo icon to stop the solo of the track. Then tap on the solo icon of another track, and do the same with that track. Then repeat until you've done all your tracks. Now we have the basic EQ trim settings. We can follow the Pro mixing method of removing the sounds we can't hear in the mix. So double tap on the first track of your project. Tap on Effects. Tap on the Effects Settings icon. Now tap on the play icon and slowly drag the dot on the high pass slider to the right until you hear a difference. Then drag the dot back to the left until the difference is gone. Then tap on the play icon and slowly drag the dot on the low pass slider to the left until you hear a difference. Then drag the dot back to the right until the difference is gone. If you have two tracks that use the same sound frequencies, you might choose to lose a little bit of the sound of one or both tracks, so both tracks can be heard more clearly in the mix. For example, this synth track is competing with my bells track, so I will trim a little more off the lower frequencies by moving the dot on the high pass slider a little more to the right, to let the lower frequencies of the bell track be more clearly heard. The same can be done to good effect with guitar and bass guitar tracks, and with duplicate vocal tracks and the main vocal track. Now tap on the back arrow and tap on the X icon. Now double tap on the next track of your project and do the same with that track. Then repeat until you've done all your tracks. Now we have trimmed our tracks, let's look at the final part of mixing EQ. Now some tracks that have a wide frequency range, like my synth track, can interfere with other tracks, like my main vocal track. But trimming the EQ with a high pass or low pass filter would change the synth track too much. So here we can reduce the volume of the sound frequencies of the synth track that are also sound frequencies of the vocal track. And this will let the vocals sound clearer in the song without making a noticeable difference to the sound of the synth track. Now in a studio we might do this by using dynamic side chaining, but that's not an option in Bandlab. So instead we will use the EQ 3M equalizer. So I will double tap on the track header of my synth track. Then tap on Effects. Tap on the Effects Settings icon. Tap on the plus icon. Scroll through the tabs at the top of the screen and tap on the Tone tab. and then tap on EQ 3M. Now tap on the mid text box. Type in -4 and tap on Save. Now tap on the play icon and drag the dot on the mid sweep slowly to the left. The exact spot will depend on your vocals, but my vocals sound clearer when the mid sweep text box says about 1500 Hz. Now tap on the back arrow and tap on the X icon. Now use this EQ method on any other track that could be interfering with your main vocal track, or any other track that sounds buried in the mix. If you enjoyed this video, do give us a thumbs up and click on that subscribe button. Cheers!